Hello everyone. Today we are going to study the chapter India Physical from Social Awareness Class 3. India is a very beautiful country. It has high mountains, vast plains, dry deserts and thick forests. It also has many rivers and a long coastline with beautiful beaches. India can be broadly divided into 6 physical divisions or geographical regions. Now let's look at 6 physical divisions of India in physical map. Let's start with the northern mountains, which locate towards the north of the India. Then moving towards the south, we have the northern plains. Towards the west, we have the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert. Moving towards the south, we have the peninsular plateau region. Then we have the coastal plains towards the west and east and south as well. It is a thin coastline. Then in Arabian Sea, we have Lakshadweep Island, and in Bay of Bengal, we have Andaman and Nicobar Island. Now, let's learn all the physical features of India briefly. Let's start with the northern mountains. The northern part of the India has a very high mountains. The world's highest mountain range, called the Himalayas, is located here. It has some of the highest peak in the world. The world's highest peak, Mount Everest, is located in the part of Himalayas that is in Nepal. The highest mountain in the Himalayas are always covered with snow. As you can see in the picture, the melting snows give a rise to many big rivers like Ganga, the Indus, the Yamuna, and the Brahmaputra. Nothing grows on the upper slopes of the mountains because it is very cold there. The lower slopes have thick forests. Below these slopes lies a region covered by trees and tall grasses known as the Terai region. Many animals such as tiger, elephant, rhinoceros, and deer are found here. Not many people live in these places. Let's learn about the northern plains of our India. To the south of the Himalayas lies the northern plains. This is a level and flat region which is watered by the Himalayan rivers such as the Ganga and Yamuna. These rivers bring fine soil called silt, making the area very fertile. As a result, plenty of crops are grown here. Many people live and work here. Some important cities such as Delhi, Allahabad, and Varanasi are located in the northern plains. Now let's learn about the Great Indian Desert. The northwest part of India, especially the state of Rajasthan, is covered by a sandy area known as the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert. This region is dry and receives very little rainfall. Hardly any plants or trees are found in the Thar Desert. Summers are very hot and in winters the nights are bitterly cold. This region have low population because of the difficult living conditions. Now, let's learn about the Southern Plateau. The Southern Plateau, or the southern part of India, is peninsula, which is surrounded by Arabian Sea in the west, the Bay of Bengal in the east, and the Indian Ocean in the south, as you can locate them in the map. The southern plateau covers most of the peninsular region. It lies to the south of the northern plains and is shaped like a triangle. This plateau slopes downwards from west to east, which is why most river in this region flows from west to east. River like the Godavari, the Krishna, the Kaveri flows into Bay of Bengal. The Narmada and Tapi river are the only exceptions. They flow from east to west into the Arabian Sea. Although there are many rivers in this region, not all of them have water throughout the year. The southern plateau is bordered on the east by a hill range called the Eastern Ghats and on the west by another range called the Western Ghats, as you locate them in this map. In the north, the hills of the Satpura and the Vindhya ranges separate the plateau from the northern plains. Now, let's learn about the coastal plains. On the both sides of the southern plateau are narrow strips of coastal plains which are very fertile. These are called the western coastal plains and the eastern coastal plains. The eastern coastal plains is broader than the western coastal plains. The climate here is neither too hot nor too cold, or we can say the climate here is moderate. Now let's learn about the island region. Apart from the mainland, India also has two island groups. On the eastern side lies a group of islands in the Bay of Bengal called the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Another group of islands found on the western side in the Arabian Sea is called the Lakshadweep Island, as they are shown in the map. That's all for the chapter. Keep learning, stay safe.